for joining us tonight. A federal jury found singer R. Kelly guilty of all charges against him today, including racketeering and sex trafficking. Kelly faced a total of 9 counts. 1 count of racketeering with 14 underlying acts that included sexual exploitation of a child, kidnapping, bribery, and sex trafficking charges. He also faced 8 additional counts of violations of the Mann Act, a sex trafficking law. The verdict comes 13 years after Kelly, whose full name is Robert Sylvester Kelly, was acquitted of child pornography charges at an Illinois state trial. And new tonight, our Maria Bray spoke with a religious leader who spent years educating people about sex trafficking. Maria, how is she feeling about this verdict today?
Yeah, I spoke with Sister Marlis of the Sisters of St. Francis. She says it's one step, but there's so much that needs to be done to stop this issue.
R&B singer R. Kelly was found guilty by a jury of 7 men and 5 women on Monday for racketeering and sex trafficking charges.
Today's guilty verdict forever brands R. Kelly as a predator who used his fame and fortune to prey on the young, the vulnerable, and the voiceless for his own sexual gratification.
For more than 2 decades, the singer faced sexual abuse allegations, and 11 women testified in court backing up those claims.
Despite the fact that he thought he could control all of his victims, he was wrong.
This sets an example of what I think we need to keep prosecuting people who are perpetrators of this crime, because otherwise it'll just go on and on.
Sister Marlis Jacks of the Sisters of St. Francis has spent more than a decade advocating and educating people on sex trafficking. She says there needs to be an end to the offender's ability to get victims.
When the demand is there and they provide the supply of more sexual misuse, it will just continue and it'll just get worse. And I think it's one of the largest manifestations of slavery today, of keeping women down.
Minnesota's Attorney General's office says the average age for sex trafficking is 13 years old, many being homeless youth.
One of the things is to be aware of one of the things that how people are being groomed. You know, they look for people who are unaccompanied or people who are in need, particularly people who are lonely, and so they're always scouting in public places like malls.
She also said offenders could be strangers or someone the victim knows.
And the coercion happens after that, you know, and they're forced into doing things and saying things that they don't necessarily wouldn't ordinarily do.
R. Kelly could spend decades in prison. His sentencing is scheduled for this upcoming May. And if you need to report a suspected trafficking case, call a number on your screen, 1-888-373-7888 for the National Human Trafficking Hotline. Back to you.